Hello everyone and welcome back to our little corner of Jurassic Park where we are here watching Tracy snooze. Isn't she so cute? I hate to wake her up, but we do need to collect our coinage, and if you notice we have a lot of coins and a lot of food. I have been dutifully collecting as much as I can because I'm hoping today will be the day we will be able to finally evolve Pebbles. I'm really got my finger crossed that we'll be able to evolve her later, and we might take her out to fight before we do though, because I do want her to be able to earn us any bucks that might be coming our way. Oh, look at everybody. It does kind of look like most of the big guys are snoozing while they wait, and of course we have all the little ones. Hello, baby. Yeah, you're new, huh? Look at this little one. Oh, so tiny, so cute. Look at the little pokey. They have like the cutest little pokey talons. Look at you. Eh? There's so many types too. I'm like sad because there was a limited edition type available. I think he's gone now, but it basically looked like a brachiosaurus that had a fin going up it, like a Spinosaurus fin on a brachiosaurus, and I actually really wanted him. But alas, he was more money than we could afford. Oh, and we do have the amber for this guy. So we're kind of getting a herd of the big plant eaters. And of course the Tyrannosaurus is still waiting. Looks like we've got a cousin of his of some type waiting for us. And then this little one. I think we have fought this little guy who is still an unknown species elsewhere, but we'll have to, like in the battles, in the wilds. But we don't have him yet. But yeah, hi little one. Ah, it makes the cutest little noises too. And then of course we've got this little one. And I can't wait to get our Brachiosaurus looking different, like not looking quite so much like Gumby. And of course Pebbles. But Pebbles is our priority because it is thanks to Pebbles that we are even able to battle nearly as much as we can. Some roasted dragonflies for you guys today, huh? I really am a fan of Gallimimus. Like the longer I know them, the more I'm a huge fan of Gallimimus. Alright, but I'm also a huge fan of our handsome feathered tyrant. So let's come look at our little emperor here. Oh, look at him. I love him. I really love him. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, there we go. I mean, look at those. Look at those awesome spots. Man, they decided to go with feathers and then all out on feathers on this guy, but oh, he just looks so cool, and I cannot wait to see what he's going to look like when we evolve him. So that is our goal today, to evolve those two. I think we can probably, I hope there's enough food for Pebbles. Alright, Pebbles, you have a huge appetite, but I have collected as much food as I could get my hands on. So let's see if we can feed her up before we try to evolve her. And I imagine that's going to be exceptionally expensive. Yes! Oh, thank goodness, that was easier than I thought. Alright, can we feed you up? Almost. Whoa! Now the public has a good idea of just how many dinosaurs are on the island. Exciting, isn't it? I would say we have a fair number of dinosaurs now. Move 5 herbivores, move 5 carnivores. That's going to be easy. I'm happy where you are. And of course we have our new little Allosaurus! We put the egg down, but I think I forgot to introduce you guys to the little one. Isn't he so cute? Ah, you're such a fierce little guy. We'll feed him in just a second too. But let's see if we have enough to finish. Yes! We're getting closer on our wonderful feathered tyrant. They're kind of the ones I'm like giving preference to at the moment. I know, well, I'll give enough to Allosaurus that he like grows up to level up battle level. Whoa! Oh, and I forgot the Allosaurus is also Hammond's favorite. Doesn't the new Allosaurus just make your spine tingle with delight? I don't know, if my spine tingled when I was thinking about the new Allosaurus, it would more be out of like the exceptional fear that it might eat me. I'm sure it will be popular among the crowds. Well, thank you, Hammond. At least we got a buff from that. Alright, now as you want. Yay! We already completed that. Alright! He wants it to look state of the future, which is pretty awesome. That phrase, actually, is pretty awesome. State of the future, huh? Well, we're working on it, Hammond. Alright, let's get you up to battle level. There! Now you're out of the gawky stage, looking more like a grown adult meat eater there. Wonderful. Well, Pebbles is ready. I feel like I should feed the Brachiosaurus because it's stayed at that level all the time. But let's see if we can take Pebbles out and just fight her before we transform her into hopefully another very interesting looking dino. Alright, and here we are. This is stage 27, where Pebbles and I were on a leisurely walk a while ago in the wilds of Jurassic Park Island. And we ended up running into this little group. Look at this iguanodon! Oh my gosh! This is a really cool looking critter. I like it. And what did we run into previously? This guy! This is the one I think we're going to be finding pretty soon. But I do like the look of this beautiful sailfin. It's all about collecting them now. Who's up next? Sailfin, iguanodon, and a little... I swear, I love their little goofy faces, those ones. But we have not earned our bucks from stage 27, so we're going to see if we can throw ourselves into the fight with our awesome Pebbles and hopefully come out gold. So hopefully that'll work. I'm going to be interested to see what color Pebbles will be after she evolves, too. That's going to be pretty fascinating. Whew, I hope I have enough fangs for this. You go through the fangs pretty quickly on these battles as well. Alright, here we go! Look at that beautiful... I mean, it's like somebody just took the iguanodon and dipped it in galaxy paint. It looks amazing. I wish my spore animals looked that amazing. Alright, Pebbles, let's do this. I hope it doesn't block. Thank goodness it didn't block. Alright, there you go, little one. Oh, here we are. Alright, let's do it again. Out you go, little Corey. Oh, go down. Ah, so close. Alright. Oh, special attack coming. No? Okay. Well, that was a waste of stuff. Alright, what would you be good against? Swipe? Bite? Charge? Let's try swipe. Please. Oh, man! I was hoping that would work, and it totally didn't. Alright, well, let's try charging. Come on, go down. That's better. Alright, charge is good against that one. It's the little Goofy face! I love these guys. They like something about this face reminds me of Goofy, as in Goofy. From Disney, Goofy. Doesn't it look like Goofy? Oh, gracious. Alright, let's knock you out. Hopefully I won't have to use up too much of the fangs the other dinosaurs have dutifully collected for us. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna have to block. Dang it. I'm running low. I don't have much more. Alright, down you go, Goofy face. Shoot. This is our territory now. Oh, this is going to be painful, but we need the... 6 fangs! Why? But we need to come out with gold. Alright. How to knock you down, my friend. I'm trying to remember. I think swipe is best against you. Charge? Let's try swipe, please. Oh, thank goodness. Good job, Pebbles! That was your last fight before you evolve again, my dear. We need the money and we need the bucks. 6 bucks, 130 fangs, and 40,000 coins from selling off the finds, I imagine, of this wild area. There we go. So there. Now we've permanently cleared that one, which is good. And I think, actually, we can take our little tyrant out, since we're also going to try to evolve him. Alright, you ready, buddy? What to do? We can't use any of our fangs, because I'm going to need to start stocking those back up. I think these guys are weak to charge. That wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Oh dear. I didn't hit that fast enough. Hang in there! Ooh, that was a bad hit. We might lose this one. Alright, you're not weak to charge. What about bite? That's more like it! I know those teeth aren't just for decoration. Okay, try to withstand this. Good luck, buddy. An emperor has to take a few hits along the line to becoming like a glorious ruler. We're not going to get much out of it in terms of results, though. Not going to get many coins. Aw, man, really? Okay, this isn't going to end well. Whoops. Let's get you taken care of. And then I will graciously allow him to at least block this, because it's going to hurt. Alright, how to take care of a little guy like this, huh? Swipe. Go down. Uh-oh. We may have bitten off more than we could chew, my friend. But it seems undignified to allow the Emperor to go down fighting a oversized bat. So we will at least allow him 15 fangs for this. There you go. Gotta get his confidence up. He's about to have to go back into the egg. I imagine that does something to you. There we go. Well, he almost earned back the fangs that we spent, too. Alright, so we won't be so overzealous next time, and bite off far more than we can chew. Normally I just have them fight like the rest of them at this level, because we have not evolved so many of our dinosaurs. They have all had to wait and be patient, while the Emperor and Pebbles get all of the food. Not the best of situations, but the best we can manage at the moment. Down we go! We have reclaimed this territory multiple times, and everybody here knows who's boss. They need to clear out. This is our zone. We get all the food. We get to collect it for our dinos. We get all this. This is our territory. Shoot, shoot, Brachiosaurus. Get out of here. Shoot, shoot. All right, that's right. I'm gonna give you a nibble. Like, look at that pecker. Like, meh, meh, meh. There we go. That's a victory flap if I've ever seen one. Little flight. Alright. That should be pretty good. I'm pretty sure. Let's just keep going until we hit 30,000 at least. Our wee little Gallimimus can come out for this. Maybe I'll get you some grubs as a snack afterward, Gallimimus. And we're almost at 300,000 coins. And hopefully those 300,000 coins will be enough to allow us to evolve Pebbles and evolve the Emperor. A lot of money gets sunk into trying to evolve those kinds of like high tier golden level critters. Alright, down you go. Don't think I'm not watching you. Alright, the Brachiosaurus. Oh, so close. Why don't you just swap out? Swap out with the Spinosaurus. Come on, come on. Aw, yeah! Alright, Gallimimus, you really may earn some nice fat juicy grubs after this. Look at the battle you're waging. Alright, Brachiosaurus is back. Doesn't do much damage. I imagine this guy's too light. He just kind of, I would bet if he saw him like landing, if I was a Gallimimus, I would just jump and like avoid the shock. There you go, feed you some nice fat grubs when we get back. Alright, that was even gold level. Not bad. Alright, and we are at 300,000 coins, so let's pop back over to the Jurassic zone. We've adventured enough past the safe boundaries of our fenced-off lands. And before we go ahead, let me make sure all my carnivores are in the same spot. Yeah, before we go ahead and do this, since we're going to need money, and since one of our money makers is going to be an egg pretty soon, let's go ahead and let that tropical storm show up. Hang in there, guys. Alright, let's scooch over here. The velociraptors are always the ones who seem to get agitated the fastest by this. Can I reach everybody? Yeah, I can reach everybody. Alright, hey, you two! Hey, stop that. A little bit early, but it's hard watching them like get so startled by the roar of the weather and the scariness. Alright. Down you go, down you go. Alright, come on, guys. Hey, 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 hey. What did I tell you to? Naughty. Stop pecking at your brother. He's not food. I wonder if they ever did practice cannibalism. Do you guys know, you amazing prehistoric dinosaur, marine reptile, flying reptile history buffs? Which kind of contradicts the term prehistoric, but all of you who know far more about prehistoric flora and fauna than I most likely ever will, were there cases, like pretty solid evidence of cases of cannibalism? I'm a little bit curious. Alright, man, this storm's a long one. I hope the lightning doesn't like scare Tracy. She seems like she's just taking a snooze. It surprises me. I always say I would think that the prey animals would be... Whoops, I didn't notice what time it was. There we go. Yeah, I would think the prey animals... Whoa! That is like the most we have ever gotten before. That's exciting. Alright, let's do this. Pebbles, my dear. Are you ready? You're gonna be a little egg. You ready for that? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Pebbles. She's such a big girl. Yeah. Yeah, you ready? Okay, well, let's evolve you. Ooh, hopefully we can get through this. No! I need those bucks to be able to buy rare dinosaurs. I don't want to spend them. Thank goodness, the petri dishes. Like, I feel like I need a petri dish charm whenever we do this, where I can just, like, rub it or something. Be like, petri dish luck, come to me. I imagine, because I did so much work in microbiology in university, that actually several students secretly have charms like that, because it is the most frustrating process in the world. Ugh, to watch your petri dishes not be able to accomplish what they need to do. Like, you expect one to result in some sort of sample or yield or growth, and it doesn't do anything. It's very frustrating. Come on. Oh my gosh, can we really turn her into a little egg? I'm so proud. Pebbles is like my pride and joy. I would be so proud to be able to add more. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it, Seri. Save the money. You know the money needs to be saved. Those buckaroos need to be saved. We're spending the money, but we're saving the bucks. Even though it's like tearing my own teeth out to do it. Okay. We're almost there. Alright, if we get any closer... we're so close. Okay, we're just gonna... She's earned it. She earns us all the bucks, just the last couple, to justify it. Curses. Alright. I can't believe I caved. I caved! I told myself I wouldn't cave, and what do? I accepted it, and I caved. But Pebbles is now an egg! The name Brontosaurus has been replaced with Apatosaurus since it was the first name to be used for the dinosaur. However, the Brontosaurus is now back, so that's actually outdated information. And there's our wee Pebbles! She's a teensy egg again! When you gonna grow up, little one? 8 hours? Okay, I'll come back and check on you then. Oh my gosh, and look at her, look at Gumby over here. Gumby's just like, huh, well that happened. Alright, the rest of y'all seem like you're doing fine. There we go. I'm gonna save the grass food for Gumbles, what? For Pebbles. And I think what we'll do I want to start evolving you? You're gonna be expensive to evolve, my friend, so you can just stick around till I have that much money again, I think. So who will we feed up next? Well, let's feed the little Spinosaurus because it's a baby still. Whoa! Okay, Spinosaurus is no longer a baby. It's quite large now. Goodness. You know, it's one thing to be told he's like the largest reptile, or like dinosaur, and it's another thing to see it. Alright, our little Allosaurus is doing well, the Velociraptors are doing well, Mossback is doing well. Is the Spinosaurus worth evolving? Probably. Is the Allosaurus stronger? Potentially. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll... There you go, buddy. Yeah, Hammond will be happy I'm spoiling his favorite, eh? There we go, nice and full. And we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see on everybody else. But I'm going to invest a little bit of our hard-earned money in getting more food in so we can prepare to feed Pebbles when she grows up. Oh, and then the last thing we will do, well, actually, I'll check I think I need to check the aquatic and glacier later. I don't think they're back with their mystery supplies, so we'll just have to wait on that. But alright, now we're just gonna wait for Pebbles to grow up, and we'll have to see what amazing things we can do with her, because I really, really want to see if we can try out some of the tournaments. I'll see you guys next time here on our little corner of Jurassic Park Island. Bye-bye!